Hi, welcome to my podcast channel, ConserveNature with Omae. And in here, I tell you stories of interesting animals and plants. And I have also started a series which I tagged ConserveNature, know their names, and conserve them. So let me start by asking you this question. What does it mean to disappear before the world even know you exist? Currently, our world is very noisy, full of viral moments and constant updates. Yet, there are some stories that are almost never told, not because they are unimportant, but because they are quiet and they are hidden. Hi, I am Chama Immaculate Okafor, Nigerian conservation storyteller, a conservation biologist, and ornithologist that love to tell stories. I started by saying that there are stories that remain untold, and the story of the cat I will be narrating is one of such stories. This is described as not just endangered, but it is nearly mythical. It is a creature so elusive, it might as well be a ghost, and in some ways, maybe that's what it has become, a quiet reminder of what we missed when we are not looking. Okay, let me take you on a journey, an imaginary journey, if you may. Imagine the dense emerald forest of Borneo, mist coiling through tangled vines. The canopy is alive with sounds and shadows. And here in one of the most biodiverse places on earth lives a cat almost no one has seen. But this is its home. But can this cat call this place its home? No, that would be generous. Why? Logging, palm oil plantation, and human encroachment have shrunk its world down to fragments and patches, and this cat has already mastered to become invisible. This is a small cat, around the same size of a domestic cat, but with a deep red or grayish coat, a long tail, and its eyes that seem to hold ancient secrets. It moves like a smoke, and until recently, scientists had only a dozen or so confirmed photos of it over decades. Think about that. In an age of satellite, drones, and camera traps, this animal still slips through our eyes and our fingers, not because we are not looking, but because we are not looking deeply enough. And here is the haunting part. We still know almost nothing about it. Its behavior, barely documented. Its breeding habits, still a mystery. Even its voice, if it has one, has barely been recorded. Conservationists are working. Local communities are trying, but it is hard to protect what you cannot find. And this cat reminds us just how fragile rare beauty can be, especially when it doesn't shout for attention. There is a powerful metaphor here. How many things, people, ideas, wild wonder do we ignore simply because they are quiet, because they don't demand our attention? This cat is more than a rare animal. It is a mirror, a symbol of what is at risk when we only value what is visible, loud, or trending. How many things in our own lives vanish before we realize they matter? This is the story of the one called bay cat, Bay cat, and scientifically it's called Catapuma badia. Is this your first time of learning about this? Tell me in the comment section below. So, before I wrap up this episode, let me leave you with these questions. What is the bay cat in your life? What quiet beauty, what rare connection have you overlooked? Let's not wait until it disappears. Let's start noticing now. And let's not wait until this particular cat disappears. Let's conserve it by first knowing its name. If you enjoy listening to this story, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your community. Leave a comment. Tag someone who needs to hear it. Because nature still speaks, even in whispers, and we got to listen. This is Conserve Nature with Omae, and I remain Chama Immaculate Akafo. Until next time, stay curious, stay listening, and know the name Bay Cat and conserve it. Cheese!